how's it going? Captain America Brave New World is streaming, and I was excited for this because Marvel, you know the deal. I don't like going to the theaters. Matter of fact, I don't like going out at all. But anyways, this is a late review on Captain America 4. People were saying Marvel is bad, Marvel is dead, all that stuff. But if you really think about it, they've been back. Sure, they had some misses here and there, but I thought Moon Knight was good. Me personally. Loki was good. X-Men 97 was great. The new Spider-Man show, despite my early thoughts, it was pretty good. Agatha All Along was great. Deadpool and Wolverine was phenomenal. Add another one to the list because I love this movie. I said it. There, I said it. Critics were saying this movie is bad. Some Instagram/TikTok reviewers came out of the early screening and said it was mid.
This is a disappointment.
But recently, people have been coming out and saying it's good. And I can say it really was. Without spoilers first, one thing is definitely that they didn't quite succeed in making me feel like Sam Wilson is Captain America. Of course, filling the shoes of Steve Rogers is impossible. It's like if they started calling War Machine Iron Man because Iron Man is dead. He wears an Iron Man suit that Tony Stark designed. He's not Iron Man though. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I want to get into spoilers. So I did give this movie, I say this a lot, it's a 7 out of 10. I feel like 90% of all of my reviews I've rated 7 out of 10s. And this movie, although really good, it wasn't amazing, it was no masterpiece, it's a 7 out of 10. Anyways, getting into spoilers, you've been warned. All of the action in this movie was peak Marvel. Every single bit of action in this movie was great. Every fight was choreographed masterfully. The CGI was not bad. Nothing groundbreaking, and there was some bits of CGI that wasn't very good. Like, it's noticeably CGI, which is not what CGI should be. Seeing Sam Wilson hit drop kick after drop kick on all his enemies, where it was so awesome looking at that, bro. And as the Falcon with Captain America's shield, his fighting style is great. He really does utilize both and has his own unique fighting style. He's no one-trick pony just using straight up the wings or straight up the shield. It's both, and it's a good mix of both. It's great. Probably my favorite scene in the whole movie was when they were flying above Celestial Island and Captain America was getting shot at by a fighter jet. When he calls upon his trusty drone sidekick Red Wing to carry and fly with the shield blocking bullets, bro. That was so awesome. We finally got a little bit of closure for what happened in Eternals with the Celestial Island. They introduced adamantium that way, hinting at potentially the MCU's Wolverine. Could it be the Cavalrine, or are we going with Hugh Jackman again, I wonder? Anyways, yeah, my gripes. There was stuff that I hated. One thing I want to say is that people probably hated on this movie because after Infinity War and Endgame, people expect every Marvel project to be on that level of hype and greatness. The next best thing that could reach that height is Avengers Doomsday. We're gonna see how that plays out, and I found out some of the reasons why people hate on it, but I think the main reason, nothing will ever live up to the hype of Marvel's prime, and it sucks that it has to be that way, but it is what it is. Look at Daredevil Born Again. That's freaking great. I love this movie that I'm talking about right now. Deadpool and Wolverine was phenomenal. I keep backtracking. I have to move on. Anyway, stuff that I hate. First of all, I always talk about comic book accuracy in every single one of my videos, and the main villain, which in this movie is the leader, great callback to the Incredible Hulk movie, by the way, does not look like his comic book counterpart. I think the problem is they went for a more realistic type vibe for his design, but the comic book version, it's a very simple design. Big green head and facial hair. It's very simple. It looked like they were going for that in the Incredible Hulk movie when the leader was becoming the leader. But here, I mean, I don't know. I actually liked him as a villain in this movie. I think it was pretty cool. But that's not why we were here though, right? All, and I mean every single bit of this movie's promotion, posters, trailers, popcorn buckets, stuff that I can't think about right now. All of this movie's promotion was the Red Hulk, and all we got of the Red Hulk in this almost 2-hour movie was 10 minutes of Red Hulk content. And that is 100% the main problem that everyone has with this movie. And it's also mine. Bad CGI aside, the transformation in the fight was phenomenal. But President Ross transforms into the Red Hulk 10 minutes before the movie's ending. Why? 40 minutes prior, he's already transforming once when they're storming Celestial Island. The movie would have been like a 9, 10 out of 10 if he transformed there and then he fought the American and the Japanese fleet, as well as Captain America and his sidekick, the Falcon. The second Falcon. If that happened there and then they all ended up fighting on Celestial Island, that would have been epic. Fight on Celestial Island, bro. If he would have been fighting two armies at the same time, as well as Captain America and his sidekick, the Falcon, the second, that would have made the entire movie. Legit, that's all they had to do, and they didn't. Besides that, my biggest concern going into this movie was the fact that this is the Red Hulk. Huge, indestructible threat that Captain America has no business fighting, let alone a version of Captain America without the super soldier serum. So my concern was that superhero movies would do as superhero movies do, where the superhero wins, right? Even though this threat that they chose to put in this movie is impossible to beat. But they genuinely squashed my concern, and I like that. He didn't beat the Red Hulk. Like, the fight played out exactly as it should have. Red Hulk ragdolls Captain America. The only reason he survives is because he has the vibranium armor and the vibranium shield, which, if you still didn't know, can absorb kinetic energy and redistribute it. And to that point, there's another really cool scene that I freaking love, where Sam gets hit by the Red Hulk for the first time and it charges Sam's suit to the max and he reacts to it in awe. It's really cool. I really love that. He put up a good effort. He damaged him a little bit, but Red Hulk did what Red Hulk does. He has a healing factor. He always got back up. He didn't beat him, which is great. That's what I wanted. How I thought this movie was going to go. 3 things. Because Bucky was in this movie for a split second, I thought Bucky was gonna make a cameo. Perhaps they team up together and Bucky gets a nice super soldier vibranium arm punch to the chin, which knocks him out. I would have been fine with that. That would have been okay. Or what it 100% should have been, the Hulk making a cameo and stopping the Red Hulk. That's what it should have been, to be honest. And the third thing that I thought was going to happen is that they were going to double down on the whole superhero thing, and Captain America, non-super soldier having ass, beats the Red Hulk, which would have sucked. That didn't happen. Now, the way it did go down is a double-edged sword, as Captain America talk no jutsu'd the Red Hulk, which frankly is kind of boring if you think about it.
We both know you can take me out with one punch, but I don't think you want to do that.
But the fact that they established in a lot of Marvel movies and stuff that even the Hulk, during his angriest, he can be talked out of being the Hulk and back to Bruce Banner. They established that, right? Yes. And President Ross has grown to respect and enjoy the company of this Captain America, Sam Wilson. So it very much does make sense, and I like the ending to this movie. I like it. I liked it. It was good. He talks him out of being the Red Hulk, bringing up his daughter and his reputation and that they're friends and all that stuff. It works. It's great. I like it. And the last thing that I didn't like was the after credit. It's a Marvel movie. Marvel movies are known for their after credits, setting up the future of Marvel. This after credit was a nothing burger. When I say nothing burger, I don't even mean burger. There was no buns on this nothing burger. It was just a nothing. Captain America goes up to the leader who is incarcerated, and the leader says, "You may have captured me, but there's something else coming," and that's the end. Great. No shit. You didn't even have to tell me that, knowing that I'm watching a Marvel movie, to be honest. There was nothing there. This was no Marvel after credit at all. This was just a conversation that happened after the credits, and that's why it's an after credit. Okay. Anyways, that's all I had to say. There were a bunch of things that I didn't like, but overall, I really liked this movie. The action was great, choreographed phenomenally. I didn't really like Sam Wilson's Captain America in The Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I really did like Sam Wilson's Captain America in this movie. Not as much as Steve Rogers, don't get me wrong. The Red Hulk fight was the best in the whole movie. It could have been handled so much better, but because I was expecting so much worse, I'm pleasantly surprised, and it was great. That's all I had to say. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe or whatever. Goodbye. Have a good day. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye.